When you are born again, there are stress of life that you welcome. You say, Lord, I thank you for this stress, this persecution, this tribulation, this thing. But I thank you for these prayers that I've been praying you have not answered. You understand? But there is a time that it gets to. You become as if you are exhausted. Do you understand? You don't know. You'll be like, I got born again. Was it really that? Am I sure I got born again? You almost want to give your life the second time to. How many of you are born again that have witnessed that kind of thing? Let me see. Born again Christian. No? Yes, I know there are plenty of people that are yet to be born again. You are just bearing Christian. Some of you are bearing Justina, Christiana. What is it called again? Dorcas. You are bearing Rebecca, bearing Rachel, bearing John, Paul, Timothy. You are not born again. You need to give your life to Jesus Christ. Do you understand? It's not enough to just be called a Christian. You need to be born again. 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 And being born again, so know that you are born again. It's persecution that makes you know that you are born again. If you are persecuted, that is what makes you a born again. You know, the car you drive, before, when the manufacturer finished doing the car, there's something they call test run. You understand? To know whether it is safe for road. It's safe to be used on the road. Do you understand now? Every product, you see television, every product, they first have to test it to know whether it meets the standard. Do you understand? Yes, so when you are really born again, it's persecution. Your persecution is supposed to be more than even the unbeliever own. If it is less than unbeliever own, you are not born again yet. Re-examine yourself whether you are in the Lord. Why I'm saying this to you now, because some of you that were discouraged, because you are wondering, how is it that you are facing more difficulties, more challenge, more stress? You understand? I want you to know, if you are really born again, that is when you have to be chased away by your father or by your mother or by your brother or by your sister. Are you with me? That is when every other person will have a job. It will take you months to be able to get a job. Sometimes when you have your house rent to pay, it just remaining maybe 20,000 naira that is the balance to pay. Your landlord that used to agree with you to even pay 60,000 naira balance before will not agree for just 20,000 naira balance. He will tell you, no, I want to use the house. You have to pack out. You have to pack out. What is pushing him? Why is he now very No, it's because you are born again. We want to test whether you are in the Lord really. Or you will pack your bag and say, no, I divorce you, Jesus. I no longer marry you again. Your marriage has so many problems. Jesus, you betrayed me. I divorce you. You pack your things. You run back to where? To your mother's house, which is your village. Your village, is it not? Or to your father's house. That is what most of us we are doing. We are divorcing Jesus every time. When we feel sickness, we say, you sure I'm born again? I'm not born again. No. You divorce Jesus. You give him a divorce letter. Even if Jesus is telling you, see this letter, it hasn't come to this. Let's not sign it. You say, no. I've even already signed it before you. You don't work. Because you become offended. When you are offended, you have divorced Jesus. Because you are offended at the pain, at the trauma, at the persecutions you receive. You understand? That means you've divorced him. Jesus come again another time. Your heart, it look as if you've tried other solutions. It did not work. You do like Nicodemus. You come to Jesus again. He said, okay, no problem. Welcome my son. Welcome my daughter. He signed the marriage certificate again. After some time, that time your heart will become joy again. Later, some stress somewhere come. In fact, the person you least expect to persecute you will be the one to persecute you. You understand? It might even be your pastor. You understand? That God will use to deal with you. Just so your head go correct. To test whether you are in the Lord. In fact, it might even be the person that preached to you to be born again. That you got born again under or through. You understand? That will be the one to persecute you. You understand? Because that is the solid foundation.
Yes, sir.
So you will now pick offense. You will divorce Jesus again. You say, if Brother John, the one that gave me the flyer, that told me Jesus is Lord, if he can do this to me, you provoke. You don't divorce Jesus. And Jesus will tell you, will look at you, say, no, it doesn't cut into this. Don't worry, we can settle it. Let's go and meet our parents to settle it. Let's meet Baba God to settle this our issue. You say, no. I've divorced you already. How many of you have divorced Jesus severally? Let me see your hand up. How many of you have divorced Jesus severally? Let me see your hand up. I'm seeing true Christians now. Now I know the fake Christians. You are pretending. You that is complaining every minute of your problem, of your issue. You that I know you. You are not putting. I'm not praying. See, how many people raise their hand? That is the only one I'm praying for today. They are the real born again. I need to lead you to Jesus first. You need to be born again. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
You betrayed Jesus. You divorced him. Because of stress. Because of stress. You say, oh God, why me? Why me? Why me? Why me? Does this God even really exist? Most of you have asked that question. You have asked the question.
Yes, sir.
Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
You that did not raise up your hand, have you not asked that question? Huh? You have divorced Jesus. Because if you say he did not exist, you have divorced him now. You divorce him. In fact, your own case is even worse. Is that you divorce and you block Jesus' line so that I cannot reach you. You block Jesus' line. Are you with me today?
Yes, sir.
It's the joy of salvation that God wants to restore to you today. Amen. Yes. The joy of your salvation. Jesus wants to restore it to you today.
Amen.
Did you hear what I said? I said, the persecution you receive is the evidence that you are born again.
Yes.
That is the certificate. That is the testament that you are born again.
Yes, sir.
It is not out of place for you to be persecuted. It's the right thing for you to be persecuted because you are born again. If you are not persecuted, you are not born again.
Yes, sir.
If he who saved us was persecuted, why are we running away from persecution? Name calling is part of the game. They call Jesus Christ demon-possessed man. They call him Bar Jesus. They call him different names. They call him Shrine man. They say he has 7 heads. They say he's using a demon to prophesy, to do miracles. Is it not?
Yes, sir.
If they have not called you name, you are not born again. If everybody just accept you, receive you, your parents, your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, everybody just like you, you are not born again. Go and examine yourself. Go and examine yourself.
Yes, sir.
You will just say something, they will be offended because of what you said. You'll be wondering, what did I say? What did I do wrong? So in that case, you now need to be careful. What God is trying to teach you on how to mind your mouth.
Yes, sir.
Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So it is Jesus was persecuted, humiliated, frustrated, rejected, called names. Do you know at a time Jesus asked his disciple, when everybody have left him, everybody left him. Oh, you are coming to the church here. You are seeing thousands. I'm taking care of them. They go. Is it not?
Yes,
No, I like it. that is proving to me I am really doing the work. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Because so that the chaff will go, the real substance will stay. You understand?
Yes, sir.
I know who I'm training for, God. Is it not?
Yes, sir.
I know who I'm training for, Jesus. Is it not?
Yes, sir.
Jesus has to ask his disciple again. He said, will you also leave me? That is God himself. Everybody left him. Is it not?
Yes,
and he now asked only the 12, will you also leave me? In fact, one in the 12, you have to even cut his neck, hang him. Now that one, I hang him. It's Judas Iscariot that hung Jesus Christ. It is not the Roman soldiers. They always see him now. They don't have the power. He's one of the 12 that left him, not only leave him, and took him and put him on the cross. That betrayer is, because how wicked the betrayer is, that is why the young man went to commit suicide. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
It's simple. Jesus Christ have taught him forgiveness. Is it not?
Yes,
He would have just asked God to forgive him for what he have done. Is it not?
Yes, sir.
God would have just forgiven him. Is it not?
Yes, sir.
But he know what he did is more than wickedness. Even Satan cannot do it. Satan tried to tempt Jesus. Satan appeared to Jesus to tempt Jesus, to make Jesus fall. Is it not?
Yes,
to
sir.
kill Jesus. He not fit do him. It has to be part of him that did it. The 70 left him. Those 1,000 people left him. The 12 remained. He said, will you also leave me? So why are you worried that people no longer talk to you? People no longer attend your occasions or this thing. God is trying to help you.
Yes, sir.
If everybody, you are still the darling of everybody loved you, everybody like to talk good about you, you are not born again.
Yes, sir.
Check yourself, you are dirty. There is something that is about you that is fellowshipping with, you are equally yoked with unbeliever.
Yes,
It has to get to a point, sometime when you greet your neighbor, good morning, he will like, oh, why do you greet me? Are you with me? Then it is not your neighbor's fault, is that you are born again. So don't blame your neighbor. Don't be angry with your neighbor.
Yes, sir.
They are doing their work. They are doing their work, is it not?
Yes, sir.
Wait, if you pay a driver to take you from here to Lokoja and you are inside the bus, what is the driver's duty? Is it not to drive you to Lokoja? As you got born again, you have paid the price. Oh. Persecution. You must see everything that affected Jesus must affect you. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
At a time, Jesus Christ told people, he said, that want to follow him. He said, the fox have hole where they will hide. Me, I don't have any place to stay. You understand? Will you still follow me? So sometimes house rent will become an issue. It's part of the process. For you are complaining. You are asking him, do you really exist? Do you really exist? Do you really exist? He exists. Tell your neighbor, Jesus exists.
Jesus exists.
Say, Jesus exists.
Jesus exists.
He's alive.
He's alive.
He's alive.
He's alive.
He's alive.
He's alive.
That crisis in your life that have shifted your mindset, you are looking for a Bible portion that will reconcile the negativity of your heart. Some of you now quote, heaven help those who help themselves. It's in the Bible, is it not?
Yes, sir.
Oh, heaven help those who help themselves. So you now you divorce Jesus with that quotation. You divorce him. You divorce him. And you even divorce him, and you now, from the word he said, you now use it against him. See, after all, you said, heaven help those who help themselves. After you send the mail, you block him. That is what we are doing. That is what we are doing. That is what we are doing. That's what we are doing. We must change. Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir.
We must allow those persecuting us to do their own job while we do our own job.
Yes.
Our own is to be loving God. Their own is to stress us to see whether our loving God is genuine.
Yes,
you with me?
Yes, sir.
The sun is to shine, right? To give heat. Is it not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, let the sun do its work. And when the rain comes, it's to give water, to make the ground soft. Is it not?
Yes, sir.
Let them do their job. The same way, I am born again. You are stressing me. You are doing your work, stressing me to check my elasticity, to know whether I'm really strong in the Lord.
Yes, sir.
How far can I go with Jesus? With the pain, the stress, the trauma, how far can I go? How far can you go with Jesus? You are sick. You are complaining. Right? You are divorcing Jesus. You say, let me just try the other herbal medicine. Are you with me now?
Yes, sir.
Not only that one, you did not just divorce Jesus. Oh. You did not just block Jesus. What you did, you bury him again. Yes. Before you divorce the Jesus, you give him poison when you go die after the divorce. That is what you did. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Because he did not answer you today, doesn't mean that he's not going to answer you tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Because your neighbor is persecuting you today, doesn't mean that your neighbor might not be one of your helper tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Hey!
That same neighbor can be the one day will be the one to tell you, I saw them doing something so place. Your mind will just open, boom, I have an idea of that kind of business. Hey, you don't get information. But that was supposed to be your persecutor.
Hey!
But because you are carrying animosity in your heart, your brother chased you away from a house. Your sister chased you away from a house. Your mother chased you away from a house. Your father chased you away from a house. Your boss disengaged you. All those pain, you carry animosity. You now hate them. No. They are busy doing their work. You should be busy loving Jesus.
Yes, sir. Hey!
Your wife is not good. It is that not good is bringing out you're born again in Jesus.
Hey! Celebrate Jesus!
That's you being born again. That is what God is using your wife to refine so that you know how to behave. There are some actions you normally take will not be suitable for the millions and thousands that are coming around you, for the billions of naira that you are going to handle. Those actions is through the bad attitude of your wife that you will be aware of yourself and you start correcting them.
Yes, sir.
You have reality of the love of Jesus Christ.
Hey!
So do not destroy your wife because she have acted wrongly. Your husband has been a beast. It is refining the attitude of Jesus Christ in you that need to come out. That you being born again. It is the scepter of your husband, the whips of your husband, the chastisements of your husband that can bet the lovingness of Jesus in you.
Hey!
So when you hate him, you are hating the thing that refine your love for Jesus.
Hey!
Imagine the refinery now, Nigeria refinery. It's not working, right? Right? If it's not working, can you get fuel?
No, sir.
But you have crude in Nigeria, is it not?
Yes, sir.
You can never get fuel. You can never get diesel. You can never get wax.
Hey!
So the stress that your husband gives you is what refine you.
Yes, sir.
It refine the love that you have for Jesus. You say your child is a thorn in your flesh. That stress is what is refining the love of Jesus. You begin to prophesy upon them. It will be well with you. Soon you'll get out of this your mess, out of this your madness. You become one of the best in the world. Oh my God, you will make me proud, my son. You make me proud, my daughter.
Amen.
But you divorce Jesus. Say, God, you are giving people. Is it not Mr. Pius that have that child that just a graduate, that is working, that is Air Force, that is a military person, that is a medical doctor? Why is my own taking marijuana? Is it weed they call it? Igbo? God, are you really existing? Why did you give me that kind of child? You have divorced Jesus. You have divorced Jesus. Because that child had the ability, though at the first he did not look like it. He did not have the form of greatness. He had the form of waywardness. But at the end, the one you profess more, the one you think have it all, might be the depreciated one. And that one that had no form before would be the stabilizer. And Jesus was saying in the Bible, he was saying, if you have two children and you tell the first one, go and get me water to drink, and that one run and pretend to have go and bring the water, but when he got there, he dodged and go and play first, visit different friends, and take him 5 hours to come back. The other one you told, go and get me water, do but that he went to the cup and picked the water and bring it and give you. The one that you say, go and get me water, and he run, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, and I went 5 hours, you are still waiting for him, you did not see him. But that one that do, I'm not going to go, he now went and gave you the water that quench your thirst. Which one is better? Jesus asked. So the things that make you divorce Jesus, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Kill me, I prefer it. Destroy me, I prefer it. If you want to destroy me, be fast at it. Let it be that I'm in the mood of loving Jesus. He will not show up because you are divorcing him. He will not show up. He will not show up because Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego prayed to God fervently, loved God fervently, was put in the fire. It was not stopped. They were not stopped. God did not touch the heart of the king to stop. No. It is the fire that they need to be rebranded, to know that they have Jesus. And who did they see inside the fire? Jesus. Is it not?
Yes, sir.
Because it's in the pain that he is in. The pain, that pain.
Yes,
you see that tears? That is inside. That is where Jesus.
Yes, sir.
It is inside the pain. He will not save you outside the pain.
Yes,
He
sir.
will save you inside the pain.
Yes, sir.
Inside the tribulation, inside the frustration,
Yes, sir.
inside the rejection, inside the sickness.
Yes, sir.
It's inside it.
Sir.
Inside it.
Sir.
It's inside it. It's inside it. It's inside it. It's inside it. He is that thing, ingredient, that caused the refinery to bring out the better part of you, the useful part of you. Hey, it's inside the refinery, inside. Don't destroy the refinery. Do not destroy the refinery. Tell your neighbor, don't destroy the refinery.
Don't destroy the refinery.
Don't destroy the refinery.
Don't destroy the refinery.
Because that refinery
Because that refinery
is what
is what
will refine
will refine
the love of Jesus Christ
the love of Jesus Christ
in you.
in you. Celebrate Jesus!
If there is a neighbor that is persecuting you, it is for your good, it's for your growth. It has become a thorn in your flesh, is it not?
Yes, sir.
Is it not?
Yes,
Sir.
You have not seen it well. You saw it as thorn, but Jesus saw it as crown.
Yes, sir.
Jesus saw that neighbor, that father, that mother, that brother, that sister, that if you say it's a thorn in your flesh, is it not?
Yes, sir.
Jesus saw it as a crown. And he gladly wear it and spread his hand wide.
Yes, sir.
I am royalty.
Yes, sir.
So please, do not discard Jesus.
Yes, sir.
Do not block him.
Yes, sir.
Do not delete him.
Yes, sir.
Let him see the fire that you are inside. Peradventure, let him ask them to increase the fire, the furnace. Let it be 7 times. Maybe there is something he wants to do about you. He only wants kings to call you to their table. But kings cannot call you to their table if the fire is just 7%. The fire has to get to 14%, 100%.
Yes, sir.
For a king to look into the fire and say, come to my table and eat with me.
Yes, sir.
You want it easy, right? For you to love Jesus, you want it easy, right? No. Kings will not come. It is people that will be giving you chipping. Bed will be dropping something for you. Chipping. If you receive the toughness of Jesus Christ, king will stretch for their hand and say, come please. Can you I want to talk to you. If you give me advice, I'll be able to run my government. The CEO in that business will say, no, I need you around. I want you to, anytime you give me advice, you always work. Oh, you go and handle that project. You can handle it better. Because you have been refined, the residue is thrown away. The usefulness is shown forth. What are the residue? Malice, envy, jealousy, hatred, anger, lasciviousness, lust. Those are the residue. They go. Because over time, the pain has refined you. That thorn in your flesh has refined you. It was painful. You now take it. It's a crown now. Are you not aware that kings fellowship with each other? That thing you call thorn in your flesh that's supposed to make you a king, so that you can fellowship with a king. Why are you throwing it away? Why are you throwing it away? I am thirsty. Give me to drink. A vinegar was given to him that have no taste. Why? Because perpetually he needed to persevere all aspects of desire, all aspects of satisfaction. He needed to conquer them. If water, real water was given to him, his thirst would have been quenched. He would not have said it is finished. He needed to feel betrayed with satisfaction, that he could not gain satisfaction. Oh! And then he said, it's finished. That thing you want to satisfy you cannot satisfy you.
Hey.
What do you want? You want your husband to satisfy you. You want your wife to satisfy you. You want your children to satisfy you. You want your business to satisfy you. You want your job to satisfy you. It cannot. Oh. It cannot. Unless you tell it, it is finished. My hope is in Jesus.
Hey.
My hope is in Jesus. My hope is in Jesus. My hope is in Jesus.
Yes, sir.
I have confidence in you, Jesus. I have confidence in you, Savior. I have confidence in you. Anytime, anywhere, I have confidence in you. Oh, I have confidence in you, Jesus.
Wherever you want to go,
Yeah,
the level,
Savior. I have confidence. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Say, Lord,
Oh Lord,
restore the joy of my salvation.
restore the joy of my salvation.
I cannot divorce you now.
I cannot divorce you now.
Say, Lord, I believe in our future.
Lord, I believe in our future.
I'm not quitting.
I'm not quitting.
I am not quitting.
I am not quitting.
I'm not going anywhere.
I am not going anywhere.
Restore the joy of my salvation.
Restore the joy of my salvation.
Lord, restore it.
Lord, restore it.
Let it flow again. Open your mouth and declare that now.
Father, I pray.
Father,
Restore the joy of
my
Father, my Father.